We are back, race fans, boys and girls, and we are at New Wincham in Wisconsin. We're only going to have a lot of drivers who are taking on the Cedarlake Speedway. It's going to be very slick racetrack, and this is our practicing one round, everybody, boys and girls, and country farmers. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. And there's going to be a lot of sprint car drivers and the best of the best and really good sprint car drivers, and we're going to have all mixture with NOS Energy and the Allstar sprint car, and they're all racing us together as one. And the pickup truck and vehicles and the four-wheelers and the buggies, they're pushing the sprint car onto the racetrack. I'll wait now, everybody, boys and girls. What a sprint car has, they have a push starter where they can push them onto the racetrack, and the sprint car can hit the switch. And they are going, everybody. There was a contact between Dumpsy and Ricky Abreu right there. We have seen it. If anybody don't know the lines, that is really showing the driver's name and the last name. There's Route and Brett Marks right there with 23 of the Monster Energy, all the Farmers Simulator team. There's Kyle Lawson. Kyle Lawson had a big time issue at the racetrack, and everything was slowing down for him and the Jay McFadden right there in that 83 machine. Has come downhill for the Cedarlake Speedway at Wisconsin. What happened with Kyle Lawson was at Knoxville was even a few other drivers was having an issue, like sprint car was catching on fire and blowing up, having issues at the racetrack. And this sprint car is getting pushed out onto the racetrack. And there's a contact between with the Bob family and Steve Brooks. Steve Brooks came out onto the racetrack. Like, we might see all those drivers again. There's a lot of drivers will be on their full-time, part-timing, and just running, just whenever. Whoever's full-time drivers for the sprint cars will be doing really good. Part-time drivers will do okay. They're just running whenever on the racetrack. And Ryan is got pushed onto the racetrack, and he is going. And we are watching him right now. Come get your delicious and your yummy food and your drinks and all that good stuff, and NOS guys have got pushed onto the racetrack right now, and we are watching them. There's always going to be really nice, friendly people that will help you out. You can eat whenever as you want and please with all that. And all that good stuff too. You know, even the delicious ice cream from a hot summer days. And having nice, delicious, cold food and drinks and even have a hot, warm, yummy foods and drinking ice cold, any kind of drinks as you want. Wherever you're at your grandstands, we even call it like a grandstand. Like, we all welcome you guys at here at Cedarlake Speedway at Wisconsin for the second race of the Allstar NOS Energy of World of Outlaws at Battle of the Bone Gaming NLC. Of the Dirtworks Design Sprintcars. Jeb Wise is heading back to his hollow. There might be a good chance he might be coming back out. We just never know about that. But there's some sprint car drivers will be coming out when they cross the practice of checker flags. It's Bugatti of however you're saying that one. He got pushed onto a racetrack with a vehicle or a buggy or four-wheel, whatever or whoever pushed him onto the racetrack. How about nice black and white blue machine with a beaver on the hood, on the top of the hood. I mean, top of the wing. We almost just wrapping things up, and we almost just about done with the practicing one. With the replacement of the Jason side, the replacement for Jason side of his team is Ryan Price has got pushed onto the racetrack, and he is doing his practicing round. This is his first practicing run, and he will be taking over that number 7S of that sprint car team whenever Jason Sy needs them to race at a World of Outlaws. He got really busy and stuff going on with his life and things to do. And then we are watching with the Brashley. And Brashley is heading down to the pit lane. And he's back into his hollow. There's Jay McFadden right now. He's probably wrapping up his practicing one. He might go be back for practicing one for when he hit the checker flag. There's Ricky Avery. He's still racing and wanting for his team and his crew, even for that rowdy energy. But another talented race car driver, Kyle Busch. Upcoming, there's going to be a big show for at the Bristol Dirt. There's going to be a NASCAR Cup coming down later on the date. There's going to be like a previous thing to let everybody know like ahead of time. There's going to be NASCAR Cup. There'll be one in there. NASCAR Dirt Cup, I meant to say about that. And there's going to be late models with a lot of big names like Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Austin Dillon, and other drivers as well as too. For Farmer Simulator and rFactor as well as too. That will be coming down on a later date. Don't know when yet. That will be coming We gave her and it'll give us it's heading back to the hollow. I'll wait now. Where you go, and that is it. We are slowly wrapping things up. And practice 1 is about done. And practice 2 will be up next. And everybody is wrapping everything up and heading back down to the hollow. Some other drivers are coming onto the racetrack. And some are wrapping things up and heading down to the pits. Down out the hollow. Work anything they possibly have to do, adjustment. There's a checker flag right there. Boys and girls and country farming and children, whoever watching at Back to the Bone Gaming LC. There's Bob family. He is done with the water wheels. He switched over to Classic Ink. Just a nice, beautiful pinch game. Really good pinch game, yes. All drivers, get down onto the pit or hollow right now. And wrap up whatever you're doing. Practice time 2 where we are up next. One, please. Finish out what you're doing and come down to the pit at your hollow. Yeah, 1 to 26 drivers was doing the practicing 1. You can see right there as it's scrolling. We will take our best of the best drivers to pretty good drivers. We will take them to the Heat 1. Who did okay or alright and poorly will be transferred over to the Heat 2. There will even be a lower cost with the Heat 1 and Heat 2. We don't have Heat 3 and Heat 4. We might do that with cup calls and for something special. And practice 2 is up next. Practice 2. Sprintcar, get inside your vehicle right now. And just sit there, wait, and be patient whenever we are calling boys and girls, whoever, onto the racetrack. But this is a practicing 2 round. And the truckers and vehicles and the buggies and followers are pushing the sprint cars back onto the track, and this is a practicing 2 round at Cedarlake Speedway. And all the vehicles, buggies and followers are pushing those 2 sprint car drivers onto the racetrack, and they are rolling. And even listen to the engine of the rolling for at the practicing 2, and they were rolling with the engine of the speed of even how fast they're going around the practicing 1 and practicing 2. The Justin Perry, Tyler Courtney, some other drivers are popular who are wanting the second practice. It's the first practice and second practice. They are just like the hot laps and practice like all together. That's just how like all practice doing it and how I keeping that way with about it. There's an 88 that sprint car was one at Knoxville. a lot of these sprint car drivers was at one of the Knoxvilles of the first of the Allstar NOS Energy Sprint of World of Outlaws. And this video, like now, saying of the Back to the Bone Gaming NLC. And the contact with I think it's a Wilson and maybe McKenna House was right there. That 20 sprint car machine was going, and I think McKenna House was in his way. In this, right now we are watching with David Gravel. He's going around the turns, and people are camping in Parking Hill. We all came out with us to watch a big event with the World of Outlaws sprint cars for the practicing round. There are other fans on YouTubing at the grandstand who is watching right now, viewing, liking, commenting, and subscribe for more and clicking on that bell. There's Henry Blake and Greg Wilson. Greg Wilson was the one. They were hard and came onto the pits, and whatever the sprint car driver and the team are choosing for the buggies, vehicles, and four-wheelers, have pushed them onto the racetrack, and they're doing their practicing hot lot around at the Cedarlake Speedway at Wisconsin. We are just about done. We are just wrapping things up, and right now we are watching the 46 that sprint car machine go round and round onto the racetrack, and a pusher has pushed Donna Schwartz onto the racetrack right now. And there he is with number 55 sprint car driver of that machine. He is done. He's heading back to the hollow with the sprint car. There's a good chance they might come back onto the racetrack. And 46 is about done. And heading back down to the pit lane into that hollow. There's a report. We are watching that right now. For all the sprint car drivers, there's going to be rain clouds rolling in. It's changing over to the overcasting. That is it. They letting all the sprint car drivers in the helmet and the headset tell them what's going on, and tell them they are watching the radar at the weather. Things are going to start being different if it starts drizzling or pouring down rain. If it's pouring down the rain, raining hard, we will continue this race at Wisconsin at Cedarlake Speedway. Then the sprint car drivers will be going, the best of the best drivers will be going to the Heat 1, and the good and who did it alright will be going to the Heat 2, and so on. Right now we are still watching on the computer of the rain and see how the cloud is looking like. right now at this time. They're letting the all the sprint car drivers, know what's going on right now and with the weather condition. And what is it going to be like? We almost wrapping things up and practice 2 is just about almost over. And Jacob Allen, he got pushed onto the racetrack and he is driving around the Cedarlake Speedway to get his practice and his hot lap timing. I mean, really nice throwback pension with 21 Memphis, Lambo. Henry Blake is getting onto the racetrack right now. He has got pushed by a vehicle, buggy or a four-wheeler, one of those three. Hopefully everybody is enjoying this practicing 2 rounds for the What About Wall sprint cars of the Allstar Energy Sprints. There's silence. All sprint cars is on the track right now, and all sprint cars are down at the pit hollows right now. Looks like above in the sky the clouds is starting to sprinkling right now. It is starting to sprinkling right now. It's starting to rain. Light raining going on at Cedarlake Speedway. Everybody is wrapping up on the racetrack in the pit hollow. And Donald Shaw got pushed back onto the racetrack. There's David Grava and Craig Kinsel. We're watching with the 15 and the 18 car. Side by side with each other. And they start pouring down waiting right now. And that'll be it. That'll be all for the practicing 2 rounds. Our sprint car drivers, head down to the pit lane, back into the hollow right now. It started raining. Tyler Courtney has finished up with his practicing round onto the racetrack. We have Miley seen him in practice 1, but we don't know about it. Says Hennity got pushed back onto the racetrack and doing his practicing round. McKenna Haas and 2 other drivers haven't done their practicing run. It kind of looks like they're not going to do their practicing run. They'll be going to the Heat 2. There's Henry Realty. Is finished up his practicing round with all the drivers in this. A lot of drivers have been hitting McKenna Haas down the pit hollow. There's Greg Wilson has got pushed onto the racetrack and during his practicing hot laps, he probably was one of the drivers. Sprintcar was out there and running another one. It's just part of the team of the crew, like talking about it and having a conversation down there. And they're like, you know what, we're gonna let you go back into the racetrack. Jacob Allen has got pushed back onto the racetrack. And there's it. And it's downpour raining and you see all those buses saying 2 rounds. And we still at New Richmond, Wisconsin. It's a 1/3 half-mile track.